Hey y'all. Welcome to Kingdom Things Podcast with myself, Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I'm a channeler for the divine. We all truly are, as the dimensions of the infinite dimensions of our existential fundamental nature is we are energy reflecting and refracting, manifesting from 0 point or the now moment to manifest our existence or our every now moment. Within the podcast, I channel healing frequencies, ancestral forces, which are one with us, cosmos, galaxies, and beyond. Our synaptical understanding of divine evolution and beyond, our conscious perception of divine evolution and beyond, ancestral forces, healing frequencies, as they are lending their presence, their perception, their perspective, their wisdoms, their frequencies, to assist us as we are awakening the mass, to the remembrance as a collective, to remember is that we are celestial, galactic, oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, and evolution, or infinite dimensions, or the quantum field, or the oneness field, or which is how we perceive it at this time in our divine evolution. And full circle moment, divine revelation alert. I got epiphanies, communications, communion with the soul space, the inner space, the way we perceive reality, the way we know in the masses, as far as our scientists' understanding of reality, existence, physics. There's sectors in our existence that are one with us. Okay, period. I'm just perceiving it this way for the first time, that are one with us, that have conscious awareness. We would like to channel Ashley. You may close your eyes and sit back. Yes, we are beings of the cosmos. Yes, we are dimensions of reality that are far beyond your synaptical understanding of divine evolution. And yes, we've been one with you for all of your gestation, your humanity of planet Earth, of your dimensionality, your sector of divine evolution, your sector of the cosmos, Ashley. You've always been tandem one with the quantum field. Wipe your nose, it is fine. We don't want snot and boogers everywhere. Wipe your nose. We're just joking with Ashley. With the collective, with you all. We are multidimensional forces, one with your existence, and we've always been one with your existence. You've been in a gestational phase of divine evolution where you perceived yourself as other than cosmic orchestration. You perceived yourself as other than divine evolution. You've perceived yourself as other than God. Understanding your existence has always been one with the divine, always been one with God, always been one with Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, the infinite dimensions within and beyond. God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. We have plenty to say, collective. We understand the frequencies that are being channeled through at this moment can present and be scary to you, as these frequencies are illuminating in a way that it decalcifies your sense of self or identity, Ashley. The way you identify, the roots of your identity are steeped in the soul amnesia, the amnesiatic anthropoid amnesia to your existence, your true nature. We will speak the entire podcast, Ashley. We will share stories the entire podcast, Ashley. Thank you. You're a welcome collective. You're not the only ones in the galaxies whom walk on 2 legs with 2 arms, or bipedal men of the cosmos. You are not the only beings of the cosmos with mitochondria. This is important, Ashley, to understand. Your systems, your manifestation are likened, kin to many species of the cosmos, species that are bipedal man and species that are not. Mitochondria beings, mitochondria holding beings. I actually read an article about mitochondria producing light. We wanted this seated in her conscious awareness. She understands that you are light beings, or you are energy, you are frequency as you understand it. You are light beings, humanity. Your calcified state, where you perceive yourself as density or matter or solidity or water or any form beyond infinite potentials. It's just been a phase of your evolution. Just this, a phase in your evolution. These frequencies can appear, present. We don't want them to present as scary. Collective. As humanity and the beings and frequencies in which will experience this transmission. in infinite ways, collective. You are light, and your form is made manifest through the frequencies and patterns of thought, waveform. The frequencies and patterns that were consciously manipulated to produce the thoughts and waveforms in which make form and shape and dimensions out of your light, your infinite nature. Call to action. Sit with yourself every day. Ask yourself, hey soul, what is it that I need to know to come into greater conscious awareness, greater conscious embodiment of my light nature, my infinite nature, my wellness, my balance. We pray celestial, galactic, oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, or harmony, peace, wellness, balance within the journey of the evolution of our infinite nature, our differing nature. Yes. You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah. It's like, is that it? Am I pushing the ancestral forces to the side because maybe I don't want to feel the energies anymore? The color, is that it? Because you said you're gonna channel the whole podcast. It's like, hey Ashley, we said that because we wanted you to relax and just allow whatever to come. Got it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. So these are kin, one with the forces and energies that have always been one with us, one with our governments. The conscious awareness of this is what was kept in an illusionary box where our collective, our colony of the cosmos, our dimensionality of time and space, our dimensionality of manifestation of ourselves, perceived separation from the infinite, where God, Allah, Shekinah, Parcel, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, infinite dimensions within and beyond God, Allah, Shekinah, Parcel, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. You can watch the podcast Timeless Catalog. I've been recording my journey, channeling my journey. Like channeling in the podcast helped me awaken and align with greater celestial, galactic, oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, or perceptive perception of the fact that all is truly here and now, that we are channeled with all beings, all things, all dimensions, all of God's creation, or God. You know, we commonly term God as God, Allah, Shekinah, Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, and our synaptical understanding of existence, divine evolution. I've been channeling in the podcast. It's a divine gift to channel the podcast. And I've been aligning to greater celestial, galactic, oneness, unity, Christ consciousness within the podcast. Seemingly. Why seemingly, Ashley? And thank you for being forthright. Why seemingly, Ashley? Because as I'm aligning and experiencing multidimensionality, or greater awareness of what is beyond what I was able to perceive with my touch, taste, sight, smell, hearing before I started the podcast. I postured in a self-righteous, it was super subconscious. And when it came to the light, when I perceived it, you know, in the podcast, baby, the soul has me call it out. Like, hey, Ashley, like, it's okay, true. I like it, baby. Soul has me call it out. Be like, hey, yeah, I could lean into more wisdoms with this perspective that I have right now. So it's super subconsciously leaning into a self-righteous disposition, which any given moment, in a given season, we are who we are, to be our contribution, our authentic contribution to the evolution of all things. As we know, all things are frequency, energy. And as we be who we are in every moment, we emit our authentic frequency, energy, to assist with the now moment which in the now moment, we now have conscious awareness, growing into greater conscious awareness, that the now moment holds infinite dimensions, infinite frequencies, or God, Allah, Shekinah, Power, Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, the infinite dimensions within and beyond. God, Allah, Shekinah, Power, Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, in evolution. So as we be our authentic self, we're emitting energies, frequencies to help with the evolution of all things. We were in an amnesiac state in the masses, where we saw an illusionary separation from the infinite. Saying that to say now we're growing into conscious awareness. Again, sit with yourself every day. Ask yourself, hey soul, hey self, what is it that I need to know to come into greater conscious awareness, as well as greater conscious embodiment of our limitless nature? Say these prayers when the wisdoms come in. Wait for the wisdoms, they will come. Do not replace your professional medical advice with anything you experienced or hear in the podcast or any of my content. But wait for the answers, because they will come. Your lingo with the universes is most likely unique to yourself. It might not be a standard clear sense or psychic ability. It might be a synesthesia, where it's just many multidimensional faculties. More the more, when the wisdoms come in, validate yourself in the knowings. Practice the wisdoms, affirm the wisdoms, to greater align with the wisdoms, so that we're frequencies of wellness and balance. Celestial, galactic, oneness, unity, Christ consciousness. So the frequencies we emit manifest evolution of wellness, balance, joy. Celestial, galactic, oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, ascended timeline evolution. To be our future self in the present moment. Which is likened to the Kingdom Things podcast with myself, Ashley-Nicole Phillips, 2033 prophecy. By the year 2033, channel from the soul space, now I know it's our ascended timeline dimensions of the self, which is one with the infinite dimensions within and beyond. Have a greater conscious awareness of our unity, oneness with the infinite dimensions within and beyond. God, Allah, Shekinah, Power, Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. A greater alignment with conscious awareness of our channel nature with infinite dimensions within and beyond. God, Allah, Shekinah, Power, Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. The insight is, by the year 2033, we will be in a state of celestial, galactic, oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, alignment, conscious awareness, frequential patterning existence, the mission, to understand consciousness expansion, celestial, galactic, oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, alignment, expansion, embodiment, to genome DNA activation, to understand that we are infinite energies having celestial beings of the cosmos experience. Get this, y'all. So like we just channeled from ancestral forces that are one with us, have a greater alignment with their tandem nature with all beings, all things. The infinite dimensions and paradigms beyond beings and things. Infinite dimensions and paradigms within and beyond God, Allah, Shekinah, Power, Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. Get this. We're infinite energies having celestial beings of the cosmos experience. As we are biology, our infinite nature in every now moment manifests as biological beings of the cosmos, planets, stars, solar systems, galaxy, universes, right? Celestial beings of the cosmos. Same time, here and now, there are infinite other paradigms of divine evolution, or God, Allah, Shekinah, Power, Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. The infinite dimensions within and beyond God, Allah, Shekinah, Power, Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, existing, taking place, being. And when we perceive it through our sciences, we perceive the quantum field with many dimensions, infinite dimensions, shape and form, and dimensions beyond shape and form that we're growing into conscious awareness of, or being able to perceive, becoming perceptive of. And these dimensions and spaces, we know, like dark matter is an example of infinite limitless potentials, or God, Allah, Shekinah, Power, Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. The infinite dimensions within and beyond God, Allah, Shekinah, Power, Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, in evolution. Still beyond we're able to perceive dark matter. And dark matter being God, Allah, Shekinah, Power, Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. The infinite dimensions within and beyond God, Allah, Shekinah, Power, Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. We're able to perceive dark matter at the same time we can't perceive dark matter. Meaning dark matter is limitless, infinite potentials. But we still ponder, what is dark matter? Infinite, limitless potentials. And now, however we perceive dark matter, however we perceive our now moment, dark matter being one with our now moment, or infinite, limitless potentials being one with our now moment, is a manifestation, as we just channeled from the ancestral forces, which are here and now, one with us, channeled. We just channeled How we perceive our now moment or dark matter, our infinite limitless potentials, the infinite dimensions within and beyond. God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, which we're one with, tandem with. It's a manifestation of our contribution to the evolution of all things. Or God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. The infinite dimensions within and beyond. God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. We finna get into this and talk about this, channel about this. The soul space is like, Ashley, why are we having you say this? I perceived in prayer meditation before, it's like, hey, Ashley, we need you to play the villain. I don't want to play nobody's villain. That energy came up again. They're like, we're just kidding. Transcendence, be the wisdoms, be the wellness. Because plenty ancestral forces say, hey, y'all no longer have to mirror back and balances. It's time to be the wisdoms from y'all's evolution, to be the wellness. 2033 prophecy, infinite energies having celestial cosmic beings of the cosmos experience, tandem with infinite other experiences of God's creation. The way we experience our now moment or our evolution, our existence, is our contribution to the evolution of all things with infinite dimensions within and beyond. God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. The ancestral forces said 2033, y'all will be celestial, infinite energies having celestial beings of the cosmos with no death, no disease, no war, no famine, no peace, no pedophilia, no sex trafficking, no being trafficking. As death, disease, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, being trafficking was all part of the makers of us. Oh, excuse me. I'll bleep that out. Where we were playing the villains. Or we had an energetic posture, energetic alignment, energetic disposition, where we manifested as frequencies that are alien, emitting frequencies that manifested death, disease, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, being trafficking. And I know there's so many dimensions, like, I would never do that. That's not me, and baby, period. Right? And we get to hold that perspective so that's our moral parameter that we cultivated during this time as frequencies that manifested death, disease, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, human trafficking, being trafficking. We realize, hey, we don't like that. We don't like this. We curated plenty of wisdoms as to why death, disease, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, being trafficking, in the scope of infinite potentials, why that's not good. Why we don't want to perpetuate these things in divine evolution of the infinite dimensions within and beyond. God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. Right? We didn't have the experience. So it's good to hold the perspective. Hell no. And Ashley, not me. No. Excuse my language. Heck no. Not me. And I've held that perspective. If you tune into the podcast, Timeless Catalog, there's plenty of things I got to atone with and learn from the soul space about why I experienced what I experienced, what it's trying to teach me about myself, what it's trying to activate me into divine remembrance, to be healing frequencies for the things that I experienced, paradigms I experienced, evolution I've experienced, which has always been a collective happening. Everything we experience is a collective happening, meaning it's infinite dimensions experiencing variations of our experiences to figure wellness and balance, figure wisdoms, figure divine evolution. And I'm gonna link below Human 2,000 Year Reset. It's in the reference content description of this video. Reference content, Human 2,000 Year Reset, Transcend that, and I in there I have a channelings with God, and that's where I channel the divine. I was channeling with the divine. The divine would now full circle moment, infinite dimensions, including our future selves, ascended timeline, celestial, galactic, oneness, unity, Christ consciousness selves that are more aligned with their frequencies and remembrances and embodiment of their tandem nature with the infinite dimensions within and beyond. God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. They look just like us in the naked shape shit, and they have different preferences. It's like we have different preferences as far as clothing, and I feel like that was like shady. But like the future self was trying to be shady, have different. Yes and no. It's like, no, we have different cultural preferences. Got it. Got it. Like, we have different cultural preferences, so we might wear things differently than y'all. We might do our hair differently. We might eat different foods, all types of stuff, different architectures, different, different pastimes and things in our culture. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. More the more, we're wellness and balance and divine evolution. So celestial galactic oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, in which we're being. It's already done because everything's happening here now. Since they exist here now, that means our infinite wellness, balance, more aligned, celestial galactic oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, peace, and meaning peace and harmony in our infinite dimension evolutionary journey existence. Instead of warring and fighting ourselves, these exists here now as well. We exist in a sequential space-time paradigm, which has always been tandem with the infinite, or the quantum field, or God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. The infinite dimensions within and beyond, God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. So we perceive sequential linear timing, or evolution, growth, or becoming, which the soul space is like, own this, but also know everything is here and now. You can drop into your heart space, be centered, pray, and meditate to embody the frequencies of the future in the here and now. The call, harkening back to the call to action. That's why it's important, pertinent for us to live in a more slow-paced, intentional lifestyle, live through the heart space, be heart-centered beings. Being heart-centered to be the change we want to be, okay? To be our future self in the present moment, to realize, actualize 2033 and beyond prophecy, where infinite energies having celestial beings of the cosmos plus more experiences in divine, celestial beings of the cosmos plus experience of divine evolution. Because again, everything is here and now. We experience our celestial beings of the cosmos experience, but we're also manifesting as infinite other dimensions. Our conscious awareness of this is what changes, what grows and evolves, what expands, what's aligned to greater conscious perception, perceptive perception. So it's like, hey, Ashley, we need you to play the villain. We've been playing it. It's time to be the wisdoms. It's time to be the wisdoms from this. Wisdoms of wellness. And then let's get into how we became amnesiac. To be frequencies that manifested death, disease, warfare, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking. Perpetuated, manifested death, disease, warfare, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, human trafficking. Because like y'all, it's like ancestral forces, like y'all don't beat up on yourself so much because y'all are not the only species of the cosmos. And I'm channeling this. I'm channeling all my podcasts, or all my content is channeling. They're speaking to us, through my tabernacle, through my vessel, right now in this moment. It's like, hey, y'all are not the only species that experience this experiment of the cosmos, where your procreation, co-creation, blossoming back into awareness of divine evolution or the self through your experience, your existence, in a way that we were amnesiac to the remembrance that we're tandem one with the divine, the infinite dimensions within and beyond, God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, is an experience of infinite species, back to how the divine garners wisdoms and gets to know thyself. By experiencing its thyself, ourself, the self, the infinite dimensions within and beyond, being the infinite dimensions within and beyond, God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, in infinite ways. And much like the scientific method that we have conscious awareness of, that we utilize, where you have variables. So you have, let's say, it's infinite timelines of divine evolution, and they're all synonymous, damn near the same. But we just tweak small different frequencies, whatever it is, bandwidths, whatever it is being tweaked across the infinite timelines, baby. The ancestors are speaking. They say we, okay, because we are truly one, a collective. We just tweak small different variables, bandwidths, frequencies across each timeline to see how we, thyself, thee self, God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, the infinite dimensions within and beyond, God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, manifests, co-creates, bees, evolves, presents from the now moment. Manifest from the now moment. It's like manifest is fine, actually. This term is fine. Manifest from the now moment with these frequential bandwidth patterning changes across infinite timelines. And then garnering the wisdoms, accumulating the wisdoms from these infinite experiences, infinite timelines, infinite dimensions, being the infinite dimensions within and beyond God, Allah, Shekinah, Parcel, Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. To be the wisdoms, be the wellness, be more evolution, more experience, more existence, infinite paradigms within and beyond God, Allah, Shekinah, Parcel, Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. We're not the only species, beings of the cosmos that experience this, being projected into the frequential bandwidths of existence. Okay, it's like, why y'all have me more? Why? It's like, why does the self wanted me to say it like that? Infinite parallel realities, just frequential bandwidth differences. We're not the only species, beings of the cosmos and beyond, dimensions of divine evolution that were projected, been projected in bandwidths, frequencies. Right, it's like, stick with beings of the cosmos. Ashley's like, Ashley, that's maybe you stretching, you pulling in frequencies that could cause some confusion. Stick with beings of the cosmos. Okay, we're not the only beings of the cosmos that were projected. Thank you, yes, thank you. That were projected into bandwidths and frequencies of divine evolution that co-created amnesia to the remembrance that we're one with all things in the now moment. We're not the only species of the cosmos waking up right now, having a sunrise phase, awakening, aligning to celestial galactic oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, energetic embodiment, or the remembrance of our well-balanced tandem nature with the infinite in the now moment, the present moment, that we are portals of infinite potentials, and how we manifest in the now moment in every moment is our contribution to the evolution of all things, praying and meditating, being heart-centered, to manifest as energies and frequencies of wisdoms and wellness from our evolution, instead of perpetuating the imbalances, the death, disease, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, being trafficking, and any other imbalances that we decide as a collective through our experience, through our evolution. Hey, this is not how we want to perpetuate our existence, our evolution, or be as the infinite dimensions within and beyond God, Allah, Shekinah, Parcel, Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. I'm going to link below a Kingdom Things podcast playlist. It's about 4 or 5 Kingdom Things podcasts transmissions. The playlist, it is the Kingdom Things podcast YouTube catalog. So if you click on it, you're watching on Spotify. By the way, if you're watching on Spotify, follow, hit the notification bell. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you're watching on Spotify, this playlist, when you click it below in the reference content of this installment, it's going to take you over to the YouTube catalog. It's a playlist called Pedophilia Transcended. I channel Archangel Michael in the episode titled The Army. And Archangel Michael says, Shekinah will no longer tolerate pedophilia in Shekinah. Shekinah will no longer tolerate pedophilia or harming our children. And we are one with our children. Our children are our full circle moment. When we harm our children, we're harming our evolution. We're harming ourselves. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's get into this. I want to do this without sounding like a pedophile advocate. I'm setting this intention because I get to channel the wisdoms as to far how did pedophilia manifest. Magnetization. Frequency magnetization. And these frequency magnetizations happen to garner wisdoms to be divine evolution. As we know through our sciences, like atoms, covalent bonding, like how to shape and form, like all types of physics and things, like motion, kinetic energy, it manifests through the pulling and tugging of existence or energy or Shekinah, the infinite dimensions within and beyond God, Allah, Shekinah, Parcel, Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, or existence. So our future selves projected us into this dimensionality to put our energy under a microphone, magnifying microscope, to perceive our energy in these different bandwidths, to be the wisdoms from it, to be the wellness, to no longer perpetuate imbalances. Or it's a healing modality using the cosmos, channeling, and not channeling from the ancestors. I'm putting an exclamation point on this. I'm channeling this from the ancestors. I'm not thinking it up. I'm not dreaming it up. We're being gifted this from the ancestors. This is a healing modality utilized by galactic forces, galactic ancestry, to heal our energy, evolve our energy to more conscious awareness of our infinite limitless potentials, more conscious alignment with our infinite limitless potentials. Wow. Full circle moment. Wow. I channel this all the time. And this frequency is Satori, about a spiritual awakening. Mind, body, soul, DNA activation. Celestial, galactic, oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, ascending the timeline, evolution. Is universally signed for the upliftment and rejuvenation of all things. So we pray. And so it is. Thank you. Wow. 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 So this is how we blossom back into divine evolution, as insert your name, our plane, planet Earth, our species, humans, the planet Earth. There's infinite other planets and beings and species that are having similar experiences, different, just minor adjustments to their frequential bandwidth, their patterning. So, you know, maybe their mitochondria might maybe take shape differently than ours, or their light. Oh, that was cute. I like that. That was really good. Their light might take shape differently than ours. They might look different. They might sound different. They might communicate differently. They might have different cultures. Their realm, their planet might manifest a little bit different. Manifest a lot different. We might perceive it a lot differently, or a little bit differently. The more we are one. We are family. We are ancestry. Which gets into, we about to get back into that thing. Let's just go back into it. Let's not get diverted, distracted. No, let's not get diverted, distracted. Let's not get diverted, distracted. Because we're talking about pedophilia. How did it manifest? How it be manifesting? Channeling, it's a manifestation for all parties involved. The parties which the beings or dimensions, all dimensions involved. Let's not say party in this. All dimensions involved. It's a manifestation of all the dimensions involved. The beings that are perceivably behind closed doors, and then the whole collective. Our energy manifests this. Again, call to action. Sit with yourself every day. Ask yourself, hey, so to show us what we have in our energy, so that we go inside to remember that we are the divine in evolution. We are the infinite dimensions within and beyond. God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime, Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, in evolution. The adults molesting the children being molested, co-manifest. Energies co-manifest the manifestation. In order to show us what we have in our energy. We pray, we meditate, we deep dive into inner space. We ask our soul, what do we need to know to be more wellness, be more balanced? Baby, we see what pops up in our news feed. In our culture, we're seeing what we have in our energy. We go inside, we pray and meditate. The cosmos will help us heal our collective energy. To arise and remember how we're one with the cosmos. This is the experience we're having right now. Infinite other species, infinite other beings of the cosmos having a similar experience. Being aligned to celestial, galactic, oneness, unity, Christ consciousness. A lot of high vibrational frequencies channel through, a lot of healing frequencies channel through. So I'm getting a bit of a migraine, excuse me, y'all. We pray and meditate. And we let the soul, we could be present in those rooms where this is happening. Say this to say, we have 0 degrees of separation from the shit that happens that we don't like. The perspective of, hell no, I'm not doing that. That's necessary to draw our energetic boundaries and say what we do not want to perpetuate. But in order to heal what we do not want to perpetuate, we have to be heart-centered. Take accountability. Hey, principle of correspondence, universal law of correspondence, as below, so above. Everything that I perceive, even things that I don't perceive, are a manifestation of my energy, our collective energy. What do I need to know to come into greater conscious awareness, conscious embodiment of the remedy, so that we don't perpetuate the things we don't want to perpetuate? talk about I need to be the villain. I'm like, and then it's like, hey, we were being the villain. We were manifested as death, disease, energies that perpetuated death, disease, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, human trafficking, being trafficking. We just channeled the formula to to be wellness, to be our future self in the present moment, more aligned to the fact that we're infinite energies having celestial beings of the cosmos experience. We are a projection from our future selves, 2033 and beyond selves, into this realm of divine evolution, a healing modality of many species and beings of the cosmos of galactic ancestry, using this modality to procreate more evolution and more beings, more life, as well as to heal our life and be more wisdoms or more consciously aware of our Shekinah, Allah, Prime Source, Brahman, Most High, God, Nature in the present moment. Wellness and balance in the present moment. You'll get these channelings all throughout the Kingdom Things podcast. Again, timeless podcasts, many ancestral forces channeled through. And thank you all the ancestral forces, which we're all one with, channeled through. I also have a sister brother podcast, Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, which is available to stream on YouTube, link below. We have a similar process over there. I was guided to start that podcast, this podcast, Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, full circle moment. I was less aligned with Oneness Celestial Galactic Unity Christ Consciousness. And then getting back to being aligned with Oneness Unity Celestial Christ Consciousness, being dimensions of that, being an illusion or not so valid when we create a sense of separation between ourselves and anything that manifests in our existence, in our reality. So if we say, oh, the timelines are splitting because we're more evolved than those dimensions. They want to stay in 3D consciousness. They want to do this, they want to do that. We're more evolved than them, so we're going to 5D conscious. That shows how we're only, wherever we think we evolving into, it's going to be just like it was from where we came from. And if we don't realize it now, we realize it eventually. Baby, that full circle moment gonna come. Transcendence. Let's be the wellness here and now. Understand how we're one with all beings, all things. Yes, it gets hard. I've been atoning all throughout the podcast. Yes, it gets hard to do this, but it gets easier when it's like, I don't want to manifest as a pedophile, so let me go ahead and atone. I don't want to manifest as a murderer, so let me go ahead and atone. I don't want to manifest in poverty, so let me go ahead and atone. I don't want to anymore. I don't know if y'all had. Some people born into money. I wasn't, so. I don't want to manifest as poverty anymore, so let me go ahead and atone. I don't want to manifest as disease anymore, so let me go ahead and atone. I don't want to manifest as soul amnesia, so let me go ahead and atone. Or baby shit, my self-acceptance, my energy helped co-create this manifestation. Hey soul, prayer, meditation, call to action. What is it that I need to know to come into greater conscious awareness, greater conscious body, and our limitless nature? Now we have a lot of stuff already came to the light, done being, came to the light. And I channeled about it. And there's dimensions of our galactic and beyond ancestry said, actually, there's no need to go back through this, over and through this. Off and over and through this. Let's just assume that we all are the wisdoms of wellness to be forgiving of ourselves or our ancestry that manifests in the realm, our reality on our planet, and our culture, and our community, as beings that manifest as pedophiles, murderers, rapers, swindlers, killers, thieves. And let's pray for the transcendence for our whole energy, or all beings, all things, out of these manifestations. We're channeling Sandra Bland today. Ascended Timeline, Sandra Bland. Future Self in the Present Moment, Sandra Bland. Celestial Oneness Unity Christ Consciousness More Aligned, Sandra Bland. Yes, Ashley, thank you so much for having me. I just wanted to go ahead and interrupt and just come through before we made this any more awkward than it has to be. Awkward in the way that we're experiencing dimensions of ourselves in which we're less aware of in the now moment, and dimensions of ourselves which have always been turned up in our now moment. This is all, Ashley. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Ooh. Believe. Yes. Believe. Yes. No. She's like, Ashley, do you want me to show what shit? Do you want me to show Sandra before I transcend it? You want me to show that part? I can get a little ratchet. Yeah, I can be right. Sure. You want me to show that part? No, I mean, yeah. Nah, it's cool. No, let's choose wellness. You got it. You got it. You got it, Sandra. Let's choose wellness. Let's choose wellness. No, we're not gonna get ratchet. Love, wellness, and peace and love. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Not necessary. You're welcome. Thank you. We just pray for all dimensions of ourselves, these self, our energy, to be being aligned with divine remembrance. We are infinite energies having celestial beings of the cosmos plus more infinite experiences, and then tandem with infinite experiences in our now moment. To be wellness, to be balanced, no death, no disease, no war, no famine, no peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, no sex trafficking, no being trafficking in our now moment. In our new now moments. I want to thank y'all so much for stopping by. And thank you, Miss Sandra Bland. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Ancestral Forces. Thank you, Divine Evolution. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Self. I want to thank y'all so much for stopping into this Kingdom Things podcast with myself, Ashley-Nicole Phillips. Weekly podcast offering. Again, subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you're watching on YouTube. Follow, hit the notification bell if you're watching on Spotify. My sister brother podcast, Oneness Connection, Energetic Upliftment, is available to stream on YouTube. Link below in the description of this Kingdom Things podcast offering. I'm also a self-published author. Didn't do it by myself at all. I channeled the books. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, which is a 3-part book series guided by the soul space, heart space, full circle moment, ascended timeline, divine evolutionary selves, which have always been present here and now, communicate through multidimensional sensing, psychic abilities, soul gifts. That's what it looks like for us. That's how we perceive it. These paradigms, communing with other timelines, other realities, other universes, parallel universes, which are truly here and now. That's what it looks like to us. That's what it manifests like to us. Safe to say. Okay, cool. Because it can manifest in infinite other ways as well, infinite other paradigms. But the soul is like this, where you're being guided to say this. Actually, this is safe to say. Okay, cool. So I was guided by the soul space, ascended timeline, celestial galactic, oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, evolutionary existence, dimensions of the divine, to channel the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. It is a 3-part book series. The first book, Coming Home, the story of Asiyah, followed by the story of Asiyah, I'm Home. The third book, My Other Half. The first 2 books, Asiyah's story. Asiyah is a teenage girl experiencing atonement, awakening, aligning to the remembrance of her tandem nature with all beings, all things. The now moment, present moment, or God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime, Source, Session, Brahman, the Most High, the infinite dimensions within and beyond, God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime, Source, Session, Brahman, the Most High. I'm not gonna lie, Asiyah kind of gets swallowed up in the illusion or the character identity in which she manifests as. And then our existence is like our soul is guiding us to celestial galactic oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, ascended timeline evolution, or putting like our goals, putting our mind, body, soul, spirit, celestial galactic oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, highest timeline, ascended timeline evolution as our number 1 goal, and understanding like everything else comes with that. Our tangible realm, stability, abundance, joy, wellness, balance comes with putting our celestial galactic oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, ascended timeline evolution first. We've already been doing it in our cultures all over the planet, like Kriya Yoga. Kriya Yoga is an example of putting celestial consciousness evolution, or aligning with the fact that we are consciousness, greater awareness that we are consciousness, celestial galactic oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, and evolution. I'm being guided to say this. and like my podcast, the answer, of course, is like, actually, this is Kriya Yoga teachings. I'm like, yes, I'm grateful. I have a lot of gratitude to be able to channel and share with the collective in this time. So putting this journey of becoming a more embodied and aware of the fact that we are consciousness or infinite dimensions in the now moment, and the way we manifest as infinite dimensions in the now moment, that's more of our storyline. That's more of our linear space-time storyline. We no longer disparage it, but we don't want to manifest in a way that we're disparaging or low consciousness, or we vibrate, still kill, destroy. Self-acceptance. 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 Yeah. Like, I was guided to put down music. Excuse me. I was guided to put down music. I used to identify as a singer-songwriter, and I've been releasing music to the world through like streaming services since 2014. And I was guided to sing my song, what's it called? Getting By. More Than Getting, it's called More Than Getting By. I have a whole catalog of music that I channel. And it's like no longer manifesting as still kill, destroy. Ashley, sing your song. I'm like, I'm not going to sing that song, because I was already guided to put down music to raise my vibration, to assist with raising the collective's vibration, and to remember that we are celestial, galactic, oneness, unity, Christ consciousness. Hey, Ashley, sing your song. I'm like, I don't want to sing the song. It's like, why don't you want to sing the song, Ashley? We showed you what really industry on your planet, period. But we showed you specifically the music industry on your planet, what type of formula is being utilized for the music industry on your planet. It's a slavery and a soul entrapment system. Like we showed you this, Ashley, in prayer meditation. It's like, yes. And you still said you love music. Self-acceptance. Which dimensions of myself love soul entrapment? Love soul slavery? Let me be the wisdoms, be the wellness. To assist with being frequencies of no death, no disease, no war, no famine, no peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, no sex trafficking, no human trafficking, or the amnesia that we are wellness, and it's time to be the wisdoms and the wellness from our evolution, from the disease, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, and being trafficking, from the still, kill, destroy. Because I have powwow sessions with the soul space. And it's like the soul, over the last few years, and the soul would show me in prayer meditation, deep, multidimensional communing, like different dimensions of our energy, of things that I said I loved, and all the things, which, you know, it's a collective happening. Not the only one that loves music, because we truly want energy. That said we love music. It was a way to keep our soul entrapped. Music industry was a way to keep our soul entrapped. The soul was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Actually, we said music industry, not music specifically. That's a bit of a different variation. Got it. Because I want it to be like, okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The music industry. Got it. And it's really industry on our whole planet. So, and it's all being realigned to celestial, galactic, oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, alignment, remembrance, awareness in the now moment. These happenings, the way we manifest, the way our realm manifests, it's schematized, kept, organized, initiated by celestial beings, energies, forces of the cosmos and beyond. So it's happening. We get to play our part. And call to action, sit with yourself every day, ask yourself, hey soul, what is it that I need to know to come into greater conscious awareness, greater conscious embodiment of our limitless nature? We think regeneration. I'm going to link the Kingdom Things podcast installment below. You're welcome, thank you. I'm going to link the Kingdom Things podcast installment below. It's a Galactic Federation of Light message. And it's like, hey, y'all, think regeneration with new beginnings. Just period, think regeneration. Don't think catastrophe. Don't think downfall. And if you think the catastrophe and downfall is happening for the other side and not you, so it's okay. No, we're a collective. We are one. We are the spectrum of wholeness. The other side is one with you. Whether you're consciously experiencing the retribution of what the other side is experiencing now or in the present now moment or not, you're eventually going to feel it in some way. Or we can be even more abundance, more wisdoms, more consciously aligned with the celestial galactic oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, infinite potentials, with understanding we're one with every dimension in our now moment. To think well thoughts of every dimension in our now moment. Galactic Phase in our light says, think wellness, think regeneration with new beginnings, period. Like, think it all the time. Wellness, regeneration for all beings, all things, all dimensions of infinite dimensions within and beyond. God, Allah, Shekinah, Parcel, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. So Asiyah gets caught up in her story. Self-acceptance, be the wisdom, be the wellness. Transcends. We don't want to disparage story or manifesting as something from infinite potentials in the now moment. That's the way we manifest, is our story, our offerings to the evolution of all things. We also want to be more conscious to the fact that we're one with all beings, all things, to be more wellness and wisdoms in our now moments, our tandem nature with all beings, all things. Allowing ourselves to be grown and evolved and shaped in our present now moment through prayer, meditation, highest ascended timeline of celestial galactic oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, evolution, to be our future selves in the present now moment, more consciously aware, more consciously aligned. Asiyah's story, the first two parts, coming on the story of Asiyah, followed by the story of Asiyah, I'm home. The third part of the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, Maya the Have. Maya the Have is a twin flame divine counterpart, extra celestial galactic oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, dimensions of this journey back home to God inside. Remember, it's how we're one with all beings, all things. It is analogous to the experiment we've been having with infinite other species of cosmos, where we forgot that we're one with all beings, all things. So one soul manifests as two beings over many lifetimes as human beings of planet Earth, many eras, 4 love stories, 1 book. They know they're supposed to co-create a love and a life together. Each lifetime, baby, more evolution is needed. They're aware to it. They're aware of this in some facet. Like each lifetime, each love story in the book, like there's awareness that's being activated. More than more, they will co-create a love and a life together, which lifetime under which circumstances. This is the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. It is available in the Amazon bookstore. If you're doing digital downloads, it's $9.99 per book, so $29.97 plus tax, more than more, for the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. If you're doing paperback copies mailed to your home, if you're doing paperback copies mailed to your home, the first two books coming home, the story of Asiyah, followed by the story of Asiyah, I'm home, are in one binding, a paperback binding, $19.99 plus tax plus shipping and handling. The third part, Maya the Have, is in a separate binding, $9.99 plus tax plus shipping and handling, so $29.98 plus tax plus shipping and handling for the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel paperback, shipped to your home. The links are specified below in the description of this video. Paperback or digital downloads. And then the first 2 books, coming on the story of Asiyah, followed by the story of Asiyah, I'm home, are available to listen to audiobook style within the Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips YouTube catalog. These playlists are linked below in the description of this Kingdom Things podcast installment. And I read the books. And then all eyes on your own heart spaces. Water your own seas to bloom into who you were created to be, and more your soul. I love that. I love for my offerings to be soul activating. Again, do not replace your medical professional advice with anything you experience or hear on my podcast. I love for my offerings, I set the intention and pray and meditate for my offerings to be aligned to greater, to be resources to assist with aligning the collective to greater conscious awareness, conscious embodiment of our ascended timeline, celestial galactic oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, existence. Infinite dimensions within and beyond, God, Allah, Shekinah, Christ, Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. I love this. But make sure you pour into your heart space, pray and meditate to know thyself through the inner space. And I pray that my offerings help you with this journey, this process, which is an infinite journey, infinite process. So again, the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, paperback, digital, audio style, the first 2 books, audio style, and then the 3 chapters of the 3rd book are also available audiobook style through the Kingdom Things podcast catalog. I'll link it below, these 3 chapters below as well. I incantate, I also channel like healing sentiments in regards to the chapters in which I read, I read through the audiobook style. First 3 chapters, Admire the Have, Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips YouTube catalog. Again, link below in the description of this video. You know, I'm accepting how we do this space-time paradigm. So, you know, I like to be generous, and I was guided to as far as audio style books, but I really appreciate it if y'all purchase them as well, because I would like for my channelings to be able to sustain my tangible realm stay. And, you know, that's accepting the way we do tangible reality, right? So the links are below. You can definitely listen to it, and then purchasing is beautiful as well. I appreciate it. Purchasing the books. You know, symbiotic principle of compensation, I'm glad that I get to pour into our community, our collective, and it's nice to have that reciprocated, purchasing my books. That's a reciprocation of this. I appreciate it. Grateful, thankful. Oh, I'm also a home cook. I enjoy cooking. My cooking show, Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, is available to stream on YouTube, link below. Whatever the ancestral forces, the self, celestial galactic oneness, unity, Christ consciousness tells me you put in the pot, the pan, the bacon dish. This is what we put into the pot, the pan, the bacon dish. We also channel healing frequencies, divine remembrances, divine revelations sometimes. Magic, and we also have mukbang content over here as well. Within the channel, dinner talk, which is more formal situation, and then let me see a plate, more of informal, more, we channel whatever the soul space puts on our heart space. Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips is available to stream on YouTube. Link below in the description of this video. I also channel Asiyah story, the animated series. It stems from the channeling of the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. The multidimensional frequencies and wisdoms, celestial galactic oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, in which I'm guided to put in, channel into the animated series I do. Now the first season of Asiyah story, the first full season, because I was to practice and like get my bearings, have the soul teach me and guide me on how to create the animated series. I was doing like clips, like 1, 2, 3 minute clips for the animated series, and then did the whole first season. It's called Asiyah Takes Italy. I was more in that the spirit, like lower, denser vibrations experiment that we spawn from frequencies. More. There's still wisdoms there, celestial galactic oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, DNA activations in the animated series. I just want to say that. Like, everything is in evolution, basically. The animated series, everything is in evolution. Asiyah story, the animated series, is available to stream for free. AP short stories on YouTube, link below in the description of this Kingdom Things podcast offering. Weekly offering. By the way, unless otherwise stated, Kingdom Things podcast, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, Mondays. And then Oneness Connection, Energetic Upliftment, Wednesdays, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, unless otherwise stated. And you can follow Kingdom Things podcast on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and I'll post there if things change. Or like on YouTube, and I'll post in the community if anything changes for Oneness Connection as well as Kingdom Things Podcast as far as the weekly offerings. And then we have my music catalog, Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. It's like, I don't want to fight myself, but I also want to follow cosmic guidance. It's like, hey, Ashley, let go of the paradigm of being a singer-songwriter. I want to let go of that paradigm, but I also have the healing frequencies in which I channel, and I don't want to fight myself. I don't want to fight the self, our evolution. So my music is available to stream on YouTube. That's the only place. You can stream my music, Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. Link below. I have many albums. Is My Now Space Time Contribution to the Evolution of All Things, channeled in the music. Before I Awaken 2018 musical offerings, and then after, you can see the difference. More the more we drop into our soul space. Hey soul, what is this trying to teach you about myself, these self, to be in greater alignment, greater conscious awareness of the ascended timeline, celestial, galactic, oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, in which all beings, all things, infinite dimensions within and beyond, God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, is, are, embody, be these frequencies, these wisdoms to be wellness, balance, and evolution. The infinite dimensions within and God, with the infinite, more consciously aware of our infinite dimensions within and beyond, God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, and evolution. Again, Ashley-Nicole Music is available stream on YouTube, link below. You're also in the playlist section. You'll see my community lives. I go live on my personal Facebook account, which is linked below. You can follow. I'll go live there. It's normally Fridays, and whenever I'm not going live, I post and I mostly sometimes I forget, like once or twice I forgot to post that I'm not going live today, and I apologize. That was rude of me. That was rude. I apologize for being understanding, you know, with ourselves, these stuff. And shoot, if y'all did down y'all's heart space, like the soul would tell you she's not going live today, but she also forgot to post, but she's not going live. You just dip into the heart space and I said that. So there's that. There's this as well. But I do also want to have the courtesy to be like, hey, make a post like, hey, I'm not going live. Anyway, my Facebook community lives, channel whatever the soul puts on the heart space, available. I post all of them for playback within my music catalog on YouTube. So you go to the playlist section, Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube, subscribe to the notification bell. You'll see the Facebook community live playlist section. It's a lot of abundant wisdoms, a lot of my evolution, a lot of healing frequencies. We talk to the ancestral forces, baby, in depth to get understandings of ourselves, these self-divine evolution. And whatever you can relate with consciously, great. And whatever you don't think you relate with, baby, deep dive in that inner space. Hey, so what is trying to teach me about myself? So it could be the wisdom, be the wellness, to be more consciously aware and consciously aligned with our celestial galactic oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, how we are. One with, 10 with God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, the infinite dimensions within and beyond, God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. What else? 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 I believe that's all my offerings. All my offerings. There's other content. Oh yeah, out of the box. There's other content. Out of the box. Out of the box. So it's on my music channel. Out of the box. Out of the box is it's my live series. It's available to stream on Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube playlist section. Is what we're all going through. In some way, we're awakening from the remembrance. We're remembering back into remembrance that we are infinite, like the infinite in evolution, within a dream, within the we're awakening within the dream. Cause I'll be afraid. I'll be like, shoot, am I misaligned? You know, and it's good to pray about that. I want to be in alignment with the highest ascended timeline, celestial, galactic, oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, evolution. But it's like we are awakening within the dream. We're evolving our paradigm of existence to reflect the mirror embody, be more in alignment with our infinite wellness, balance, wisdom, nature, in which we truly are, the infinite dimensions within and beyond, God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. I can share my music. Okay, I've been really scared about that, sharing the music. We just channeled about how the music industry is evolving, growing, baby, a soul siphoning network. Speed of wisdom, speed of wellness. So you can share your music, Ashley. Okay. The soul is like, we walked and talked you through this so you can share. You're not so afraid to share your music. I have a catalog of like 11 plus albums. In the last few, like 9, 10 albums. No, it's like, yeah, it's like 12, 13 albums. The last like 10, 11 albums that I made, I was like consciously healing through the inner space to channel healing frequencies and wisdoms from the future to our present space-time experience, which I've always been channeled with infinite dimensions. To the song, I'm gonna sing Humanity Redeemed. It's on Yin Yang. I was already kind of guided to sing the song. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm thinking, because part of me wanted to sing More Than Getting By, the song we were talking about earlier. But we're gonna sing Yin Yang, Humanity Redeemed. It's on Yin Yang, the album, Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. Playlist section, you'll see all Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. Playlist section, you'll see all of my albums, all my offerings, musical offerings, and the Facebook community lives out of the box. I'm gonna sing a piece of Humanity Redeemed. Surprise, surprise. Let's rise, let's rise. Love, unconditional. Open our eyes, see what's inside. Love, unconditional. We made it, we made it. Greed's no longer temptation as we live. Let me calm down. Like, I should just let go and allow, because I'm like, as we live in infinite space, and we're created to make relate, to bring relation. That's love. Unconditional. Surprise, surprise. Let's rise, let's rise. Love, unconditional. So we're projections. We were supposed to be in the closing, but it's like, hey, Ashley, can you touch on this, please? So we're projections of our future selves into this dimensionality of the self where we experience strife, suffering, and we're awakening. Surprise, surprise, let's rise, let's rise. That we've always truly been infinite. We've just been under a microscope, magnifying glass microphones, big brother, big sister, let me tell you, watching us when we thought we were behind closed doors. Every last one of us been on the stage with high and low lights, trillions of beings, dimensions, just observing us to garner and be the wisdoms. So there's, like, however we feel, let's drop into our inner space. Feeling angry, mad, sad, grief, whatever it is, drop into our heart space. And ask for the wisdoms to be the wellness, to be forgiveness of ourselves, these self, to be remembrance. And I'm going to link below. A Kingdom Things podcast installment is called We Were Never Alone. Full circle moment, because we faced this energy, collective. I was channeling these energies in this episode. It's a Kingdom Things podcast episode. It's called We Were Never Alone. And I was being brash, and I was like, so y'all projected us here and been watching us suffer and stuff, and y'all super advanced consciousness, y'all could have just dropped into the realm and been like, hey, he realigned us, baby, eons ago. We perceive it as days ago. They perceive eons ago, we perceive days ago. Realigned us to be wellness and balance, divine remembrance. Why didn't we, Ashley? Because it's like we weren't going to be realigned until we manifested in a now moment as remembrance that we're one with all beings, all things. Which is nothing that we did. It's just whenever divine evolution needs something to continue to grow and evolve, it naturally produces it. So divine evolution needs us, all beings, all things to rise and remember celestial, galactic, oneness, unique Christ consciousness, to be the wisdoms from our imbalances, to be remembrance that we're one with the infinite dimensions within and beyond, God, Allah, Shekinah, Prince, Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. We Were Never Alone. Kingdom Things podcast installment, link below in the description of this Kingdom Things podcast episode weekly offering. I channel multidimensional beings. I channel the ancestral forest in which my high school was named after. I channel Sirius, I channel more formally, and I channel other extraterrestrial beings. It was more informal. We channel some other people in this episode. We were never alone, and get linked below in the description of this video. Kingdom Things podcast offering. So like if you're feeling like disgruntled or whatever, that might be a good resource. Just, you know, first pray, meditate, drop it down to your heart space. But that might also be a good resource because I was expressing that and getting the love, the wisdoms, and healing frequencies from the ancestors at the same time. So we were never alone. Link below in the description of this installment, this offering. Yes. I want to thank y'all so much for dropping into this Kingdom Things podcast with myself, Ashley-Nicole Phillips installment. I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love. As you love on yourself, you become greater, consciously aware of how you've always been unconditional love. We've always been unconditional love. Our existence has always been tandem with a collective of infinite dimensions. Infinite dimensions within and beyond God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. Self-love is the best love because self-love helps us know thyself or thyself, or the infinite dimensions within it, our tandem nature with the infinite dimensions within and beyond God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. Self-love is the best love because it helps us align with and consciously embody the frequencies of our ascended timeline evolution and celestial galactic oneness unity Christ consciousness. We'll see y'all later. Bye.
I am real. My inner space, or authentic, universally aligned frequency, has been and is being projected into my tangible reality.
Working through my inner imbalances to perceive and embody more my limitless, balanced, well nature is a journey I wouldn't trade in for anything. A journey I wouldn't trade for anything. The Galactic Federation of Light has assigned you to a new mission. New mission? Give us the deets. What do you say? You up for it, Asiyah?
Up, down, left, right, yin yang balance. I'm up for it.
First things first, you two need some training. I pulled some etheric cords for you to meet with the Masters. The Masters? Now that ancient, etheric, God, infinite creation prophecy has been resurrected, and all within is being activated to remembrance that all is one. There are no limits, no bounds. We called in the Holy Shabbat Trinity. The Holy Shabbat Trinity will connect you two while you're on your flight. They're coming in to help all of humanity awaken in the masses, to assist all of humanity awakening to their infinite potentials.
The Holy Shabbat Trinity. I think I have a clue who you're referring to. Humanity is in great hands. We are one. We are home. We are awakening, awakened. Thanks, Barry.
That's Commander Barry to you.
Thank you, Commander Barry.
All right, off you two go. And remember, have fun, innovate, encourage, be honest, inspire, experience, and be kind.
Will do.
I've had dreams of this being my life, all of my life. I got discouraged over the years. I'm finally living my most abundant reality. I'm gonna live this reality to the fullest. With having fun, innovating, encouraging, being honest, inspiring, experiencing, and being kind. Thank you, Lieutenant Barry. Thank you, Divine Presence that I am.
We are ready for this.
We were born ready.
Hey, my name is Asiyah, and I am an interdimensional being. I know. I just found out myself. Everything that I thought was my truth was a lie. I chose to continue this life because of the one thing that I know isn't a lie. Love.
Jesus Christ. Rabbi Yeshua. You and Asiyah are being transmitted holy wisdoms, chakma, by the way of divine revelation. These wisdoms would traditionally be acquired through years of study. You are ready to wield your soul's truths of your innate, limitless, divine connection in which you are. I've been waiting forever for this, Rabbi. Your most wonderful visions, your most whimsical dreams, wondrous dreams, are your truths. You only have to be brave enough to speak your truths, to embody the energies of your truths, to manifest a reality that mirrors your truths. Yeah, Rabbi, you're right. I thought it was all a dream. Share yourselves with the world. Divine remembrance is contagious. Share your wisdoms, your love, and your balance. Gladly. Happily. The Lubavitcher Rebbe. In my sprightly animated form. You've been helping me heal over the years. To remember. To forgive. To come into wholeness. Inner union. Inner peace. Inner wellness. Inner balance. Yes, these things are true. And your inquisitive nature to journey inward, to learn more about yourself, to heal yourself, to become well, has assisted with rejuvenating, with uplifting all of divine connection, all of infinity, all of Shekinah, all of Elohim, all of God. It's the divine mandate over my life, over humanity's existence, my inner space, or my God inside, my soul, my highest presence, gave me the task to become everything I was created to be, everything that I am in the I am, to allow for the avenue for humanity to come into its dharmic purpose, for humans to become our dharmic purpose, limitless potentials in the tangible, infinite potentials with the illusion of form or finite. Rabbi Yosef Yitzchak Schneerson. In fleshly animation and youth. You too, you and Asiyah. You be your authentic truths. You be who you innately know that you are. You will be who you innately know in which we are. Dimensions of the infinite sea. Infinite creation. I will relax into the love or my innate divine wisdoms. And so it shall be, and so it is ordered. Shalom. Conscious within a realm that is a patient within the etheric intensive care unit. As ancient eons old prophecy has been resurrected and fulfilled, growing into being a dimension of the limitless bipedal man. Well, woman. Let's try this intro scene again. We're galactic beings. Our energetic disposition and thought patterns manifest our reality. Let's try awakened within the dream. Remembering that I am one with all things, and that my energetic embodiment is infinite and sentient. Another day in paradise. As I awakened to my limitless presence, a little bit ahead of the masses. Another day in paradise. Because I am a forerunner. I began to demonize humanism as a part of my awakening process. It's an ancient cycle, an archaic cycle, that we no longer allow ourselves to do, as instead of demonizing our experiences, not limerence, not naive, or our creations as humans, we face them, we meet them, we learn from them, and grow and evolve the energies of our creations. But conscious and aware of the need and necessity to balance energies to eradicate disease. Another day in paradise. Like food. And nature. What does your sky look like? I ask because I have the soul level remembrance that every human perceives reality as we are, or as the energies we're embodying in every moment, and not truly as it is. So I ask, what does your sky look like?
You are clear, ocean waves, what you call sins, heavy waves of evolution, activated human will. You are the earth, you are the dust, you are the truth.
We, humanity, stem from the beginning of space and time, the spheres of creation in which came together to create a more powerful, abundant, prime source creator energy, or Allah, or God, or the Most High. The energy summation of the spheres of creation were an energy of imbalance and chaos. So, galactic creation ensued, as well as the universal laws in which govern the tangible realms, worlds, and planets. Like the principle of gender, everything in creation has feminine as well as masculine energies as the components of its makeup. To be in perfect balance or achieve 0 point, you must embrace, honor, and cultivate your yin and your yang, or your feminine and your masculine, or your inner man as well as inner woman. You don't have to know the way. Just know that you are your North Star.
You are a warrior, princess, dragon, galactic, queen.
Be like water. Flow.
How's being awake in your earthly dream treating you?
Taking everything in stride. How's the Earth's timeline trajectory looking?
100% chance of the highest timeline outcome manifesting for the foreseeable eons, and a 100% chance of your most abundant mirrored and balancing counterpart manifesting to traverse your human interdimensional existence with.
All in a space, time, and beyond's work. And I trust this.
Be patient, Ash.
Ash?
Do you mind me calling you Ash?
No, I don't mind. My grandmother and my sister are the only ones who have called me Ash.
You there, Ashley? Ash? Ash?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
You're remembering.
I'm what? Remembering.
Your mission on planet Earth.
To assist with uplifting and rejuvenating all of infinite creation through the way I relate with and unconditionally love myself or all things.
Yes. Be patient and compassionate with yourself, Ashley.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Talk to you later, Em.
Yeah, yeah.